I have 8 questions, 2 minutes. You're used to pressure. Are you all set?
Yes.
Okay, here's the first question. Do I call you Phil Kim, Phil Wizard, or Mr. Wizard? Which would you prefer?
Phil Wizard is kind of the one I go by.
I'm glad you did not say Mr. Wizard. You travel a lot internationally, so if a border guard says to you, what do you do for a living? What's the answer?
It is dancer.
Dancer.
I think oftentimes if I try to say athlete, they'll be like, what do you do? I'm a breaker, and then they'll go, well, that's not really a sport, and then I have to get into that, so I just say I'm a dancer.
And any awkward interactions when you say that to them? I guess dancer kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah,
So
dancer makes
they
sense,
figure
not
it
super
out.
awkward, they kind of figure it out, but sometimes there's questions.
Yes to pineapple on pizza or no?
I will not answer this question. Too controversial.
Is breaking a sport or an art?
For me, it's an art, but I think it's both. I think the beautiful thing about breaking, it can kind of transcend labels, so to me, it doesn't really matter what you call it.
You're a role model, right? So if there's a young person watching who's saying, I want to follow my passion, I want to quit school, what would Phil say to that?
I would say follow your passion. I mean, honestly, I think it's bad, but I think follow your passion. I quit school to do what I did, but just remember that there's risk to that as well. But if you truly love what you do, if you feel that you're good at it, you have the ability to do it, I think go for it.
And if their parents called you and said, what the heck are you doing telling my kid to quit school, what would you say to the parents?
I would say you can talk to my parents.
What's the name of your favorite move right now?
The name of my favorite move right now is swimming. It's a move that I invented by watching swimmers, and that's the most fun one for me to do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Is there any move in breaking that you, like, take a look at me, be kind, but be honest, any move you think you could teach me right now?
100%. I think the basics anyone can learn. I've taught like an 80-year-old man in Japan once some of the basics, so I think anyone can do it.
Last question, breaking does not belong in the Olympics. What do you say to that?
I say just wait and see, watch it, and I think people will change their mind.
All right. Well, we'll have to check with the judges and see how you did, but I think you did pretty well.